Hello there, beautiful people, and welcome back to Whimsy Designs. I'm Alondra, and today we're going to be remaking a skirt. So the skirt in question is the one from my 2022 sewing plans video, and it was the kind of taupey, creamy color like this, here we go, that I told y'all I wanted to initially make as like a really nice long winter skirt. However, when I was very close to finishing, it just was not coming together. The elastic was not fitting through the little, like, whatever these are called, the passages. Like, it wasn't it. And it took me several weeks to finally figure out what I was going to do with it. But it is done. So I hope that y'all enjoy the process of watching how something this long and very Milkmaid-esque turns into something that I am so freaking thrilled about. So I hope you enjoy. Please try not to mind my appearance. It's the morning and I have zit cream on. So you saw me cut it. And now I'm trying to figure out what do I do next. I think I'm going to remeasure my waist and remeasure the skirt's circumference, cut it up a bit and like just make it smaller, and then find a zipper. So, as you can see, this is so much larger than what I need it to be. It's like a whole, like, foot extra, maybe even more. Now, I'm gonna walk you through my thought process. My first thought is, do I even actually like this skirt? It's very Milkmaid, and I don't think that's what I was initially going for. Thought number two is my pockets are now totally in inconvenient places. So my pockets are now here. Well, okay. Maybe that's not, I mean, it's more in the front and I had them more on the hips, but this is not bad. Like if I'm just standing, yeah, okay, never mind, nix the pockets. So even if, okay, never mind. This is why the pockets were an issue. Because where this connects, I would have a zipper right here, which is right next to the pocket. And I would put the zipper in the back. Therefore, the skirt would be like this. And now one pocket's here, which is fine, but pocket number two is in my butt, and that's not that's not how skirts and pockets work. So that's why I had the pocket problem. Okay, yeah, so many thoughts. I wanted just like a nice skirt I could throw on in the winter. I would be warm underneath it, and I could just keep it pushing. This is the skirt to do that, but I look like I'm going to go churn some milk on the farm. And then maybe go dancing afterwards, which, love it for dancing, hate it for the churning. I am not an Amish woman, no matter how much I tend to dress like one. Okay, so if this was like an above the knee or like at the knee skirt, this becomes very cute. Can't wear it in winter, not without leggings or tights, but definitely cuter. So I guess option one, shorten it altogether. Now if I want to keep the length, maybe if there was a little less gathering, this could be like a wrapped skirt, and therefore I could keep all my pockets where they were, I would just hem this edge down and then maybe make like a buttonhole here and put a button here, and like it could be just like a wrap skirt. Because yeah, that's what. And then I guess I would maybe need another button over here to keep this side from falling down. But okay, I should write down these options. But the issue is that it's still, although that's a great solution, loses the idea of a zipper altogether, it's still the same look. Now this could be a skirt that's like a layered one, that maybe I wear a vest that covers the like up to here on it, so it doesn't look, you know, let's try that. Let's friggin' try it. Not this shirt underneath it, but let's see. So if it does cinch in more, it gives me a body, and it does get rid of some of those ruffles, but do I still kind of look like I'm going out to the barn? I don't know what to do, baby, about you. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. So like, I don't know. No. I'm going to look through my patterns one more time. I literally have like none, but then I'm going to go into ye old Pinterest for some inspiration and just start to look up like circles, like solid color circle skirt ideas, and see what I can come up with, because right now I got nothing. The easiest part was cutting the skirt in half, and that's all she wrote. Damn it. Okay, I'll see y'all when I hopefully have some better ideas. I've decided I'm going to shorten the skirt, and I think this is kind of like a T-length. So I think this will be cute and make a little bit more sense with the ruffles and still protect me. My boots will probably go up to the knees, so like that'll keep me warm in winter. So I think this is the plan, is I'm just going to shorten it to about like just below the knee length. I still need to figure out the spacing of basically cutting out panels both from the now back of the skirt and the front of the skirt so that the pockets are positioned properly. Option 1, cut it in the front, right in half, and then measure how many inches I need off of both sides of the pocket. Cut that on both panels and then piece it back together and add a zipper. Option B, so that I can keep just like a seamless front, is to lay it all out and measure so that I know where to cut on the outsides of the pockets, and then also where to cut on the inside, so that I'll basically, instead of having two sections that I'd be putting together with option A, I would have 3 sections. I cut here so that we have a seamless front. The pockets, there might be a little bit cut between the side of the pocket and the front, so that's a second seam on both sides. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3 panels. I'll probably go with option B because I like the seamless look in the front, but it is more math. So I guess I'll see y'all on the flip side. Hey, so it's a new day, it's a new week, and now I finally did the math to complete or move on, continue with this project. Right now, my main cuts that I'm about to make are cutting right at the pocket seams so that those pieces are separate. And I figured out the math to where how much I need to cut off from where I cut the pocket towards the center on both sides. So first I'm just going to press my seams because I never did that. So I'm going to press my seams so that the pockets are all just laying flat when I go to cut them. So now we are left with just this front portion, and the goal now is to figure out how much I need to cut off from the rest of the skirt. Now we're figuring out how much from the pockets other side with the non-pocket, how much I need to cut off from here in order to make it meet in the back. So I'm gonna fiddle with that for a little bit. Cool, I touch. So I don't have very much to cut off actually. So I might leave this just so that I can make sure I have enough fabric to do my zipper. But I think I'll just leave this and reattach. Or now that everything is flatter, I think I'll figure out my length. I'll cut my length first. Yeah. So I'll cut my length first, then I will reattach the pockets to my new side seam. Cool. Good morning. It's another day. We are now at the sewing machine. Let me tell you, trying to figure out the math of, not even the math, it might be math, it's probably math, but just trying to figure out how to reattach these the sides with the pockets to the front panel of the skirt, mind boggling. It was so challenging. That's why I did not film it, because I would not have enough memory on my phone in order to have captured how long of a process it took. Not only did I do one side yesterday, wake up thinking, you know, I'm ready, I know how to do one side, I can do the other. No, it took me just as long. So, yay. But we're here. We made it. So, my sides are pinned together, and I actually already stitched one part of my pocket down because I had my raw seams exposed and these really needed to be tucked in. So I did a double tucks, pressed them, and now they're looking really nice like this, super clean. And then this is the side that is actually attached where the panels are. So close to being good, guys. So close. What is this? It doesn't line up. It not even in the slightest. Does not line up. 5 hours later. Everything else looks so good. Like, the seam is seamless. I just have to stitch down this part of the pocket, but freaking doesn't line up. Does not line up. A few moments later, I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, all I did was undo it to just below the waistband, shimmied it up, and what had happened was, because it's just so much fabric bunched underneath the foot, it slid, which made it unlevel itself. So I just was very cautious to make sure it was pressed as flat as possible so that wouldn't happen again. And then there's just like an extra little bunching here, but also it's hard to see my sewing because all of this is kind of a hodgepodge of duh. So anyways, now the waistband lines up. Okay, I think I'll attach the other side and then I'll have to leave for church soon. So if I have time to clean up this pocket opening where the pins are, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just sew up this side and then see y'all later. We are almost done. It's kind of insane. I did not think this was going to work for most of it, but it is. Look at this. And let's see, I need to back y'all up. So look at this now. It hits just below my knee before hemming it. And as you can see, there's definitely something wonky happening back here with the length, but we will figure that out. But really the biggest thing to do is figure out how I'm going to attach the zipper, and then we'll hem it at an even length. We are so close, you guys. And we have our pockets. And the fact that it's shorter just makes it look less milkmaidy. It's still very apron-esque, like, don't get me wrong. But just to have it at a shorter length really is making a world of difference. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. On to the next step. Zipper. God bless us, everyone. Okay, so after some trial and error and watching a lot of YouTube videos, I was finally able to figure out how to close my skirt. So as you can see, I first did a basting stitch where I want my new hem to be. Then for the zipper, I decided to do a flap that was going to make this a little bit, we'll just hide it. I am actually going to get a hook and eye closure to go up here for the waistband. All right, I will see y'all back at the sewing room. Good morning and welcome to another day. So, today's gonna be the last day. It is going to be the last day. The zipper. Y'all should go to another YouTube channel and find out about how to install zippers by somebody who knows how to do it, because I am cutting all the footage of the zipper situation because it was hot garbage dumpster fire. For starters, right when I was about to make my second stitch to get this thing in place, the thing broke. Yeah, popped right. Oh. You see that? You see how it's not inside of the little plastic thing? That's where it should be. And it won't zip close anymore because now it's misaligned. So this thing, garbage, hate it. Thankfully, I had another white zipper, and it was just like one of the ones you get from Walmart or a craft store, just like the all-purpose ones. And I got that bitch on. So, she is now closed. Yeah, she opens. Okay. And she's doing a little overlap thing. Yo, so when it's all close together at the waistband, you can't see the zipper. Isn't that just a beautiful thing? I'm elated. This was a whole lot of work. I still have no idea what I did, but I got the zipper on, and that's all that matters. So we are here. I went to Walmart and I got some hook and eyes. This is a like black and silver combo. It was like $2 or less. So what I'm going to do is, these guys are so tiny. That tiny. That looks like, these looks like little Mickey ears, but I'm holding the other side. If anything, I'll just put a picture of the product on the screen here. But anyways, this is meant for hand sewing. So what I'm going to do is just that.
Like gold, you got me so wild. Dripping like gold, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen.
It is finished. Look at her. She is short. She is snatched in the waist. She is zipped in the back. And she still got her pockets. Yes, queen, yes. So, this, sorry for all the creaking of the floors. This is the finished skirt. She hits just below the knee, like mid knee to just below the knee. The zipper's not as invisible as I'd wanted. This just like flaps open, but it's really no big deal. As long as it is keeping itself closed, that's the most important part. So we've got the zipper, but I'm able to zip it myself. And then we've got our little hook and eyes. The pockets are nicely pressed and stitched down cleanly. I love how this just hugs my waist now. But a bitch made her own skirt and it fits the way she wants it to. Out of a bed sheet at that. I think it was a bed sheet. Oh, happy day. I am so pleased with myself. I did not see the end of this. Initially I was like, oh gosh, the skirt. I'm gonna make it long, beautiful, flowing. No. Then I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna alter it and make it better. Y'all saw the vision, and the vision was everywhere, just about as rocky as those mountains in the background. I really did not know how this was going to go, but I'm just so happy that it turned out so cute. So I'm actually going to a dinner for my sister's birthday. Now I get to wear my cute little skirt with my tights, and this, as y'all saw, this is a dress underneath here, but it's dinner, so I'm not trying to wear something tight and then walk out exposing my food baby. So yes, it's a bodycon, but cover it up. In case you didn't know, yes, you can wear a dress underneath the skirt and make it look like a top. And then if I was in any warmer climate, I would be exposing this super cute keyhole situation, but because it's like 16 degrees, blizzard outside, a girl's wearing a scarf. So yes, this is the final product. I don't look like I'm going to hurt any cows or milk anybody's nothing or churn some butter. I'm just, look at her. I did that. I freaking did that. Look at me. Look at this. Okay. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all learned something about myself and how my brain works when it comes to my thought process. But I also hope that this was relatable for you, or maybe even helpful if you are having a project that you just need to rework but you're not really quite sure about how. My brain is a dumpster fire at all times, and sometimes I gotta dump that trash. So dump your trash, and then, look for inspiration and work through what is logical for your end result that you have in mind, but also your abilities, because you want to reach for the moon, but if you don't know how to do something and you don't have the time or supplies to learn that thing, you might want to think about another plan, and that's okay. That is okay. But I did a zipper. I didn't think I could, but look at me, I did it. So you know what, if you are afraid of zippers, you can do it. Just watch a lot of people who know how to actually do zippers on YouTube and learn. And then practice on things that are not your finished project. Scrap fabric is a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. This was a roller coaster, but it ended up so well. Ooh, it ended so well. So I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you enjoyed this, and subscribe. And bye-bye, y'all. It's dinner time. Boop.